channel. I'm Carol, and today I did a nice half cut crease look using the new Colourpop Fortune Palette, and it comes with a variety of colors. Look how beautiful. It's like a warm pinky purpley type of palette, and I love it. It's so beautiful, and I came out with this beautiful cut crease. If you want to learn how to get this look, first subscribe to my channel. The button should be right here, I believe, and like this video and just continue watching. So first we're gonna start off with the face, and today I'm gonna be priming my skin with this Dr. Brant Illuminating Primer. So I'm just taking that much. So next I'm going to be covering up my pores that I have here. And I'm going to be using this Cover FX Blurring Primer. And applying it right here. And I'm patting this in to really fill up those pores. Next, I'm going to be applying this Cover FX Illuminating Spray, since today I want my face to look extra dewy, you know, for this nice summer glowing look. Now I'm going to be applying this Loreal True Match Lumi foundation to this face, and I'm actually going to be applying it with a silicone sponge. Do you remember when this was like the hype and everybody was using silicone sponge to apply their foundation? I actually never tried it. This is going to be my first time, so let's see how this works out. But you know, I already have my trusty big ass sponge next to me just in case. Just using that much. I don't like this. I don't like this. It makes my makeup look so bad. I'm just gonna use my Real Technique sponge. Okay, now that the foundation is on, next I'm going to be mixing concealers, and I love the combination of the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium and the Colourpop concealer in the shade Light 16, and this is what they look like. So first I'm going to be applying the Shape Tape, just a little bit right here, just for that coverage. And since this shade is a little too dark for me, that's why I add the Colourpop one to it. And the Colourpop, I use it to brighten up the under eye, and I apply it here too. A little bit on my nose. Or a lot of it on my nose. A little on my chin, because why not? I'm gonna quickly set everything with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 15 Fair. This is what the powder looks like. And I'm just gonna quickly wipe off the bake with the Morphe E8. Big bold eyebrows are done. So now I'm gonna move on to bronzer, blush, and highlight. And for bronzer today, I'm going to be using this Bahama bronzer from The Balm. I'm going to be using this crown brush to apply it. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit here. So I'm just going to be applying this to this hollow of the cheek. So go like that. And apply it here. start it off from the hairline. And for blush, I'm going to be using this Pretty Vulgar blush in the shade 18 Hush Blush. And this is what it looks like. Look how pretty that is. And I'm going to be using this Luxie 514 blush brush. And I'm going to be not applying it exactly on the apples of the cheek, but somewhere almost like in the highlighting area, because I have big cheeks already and I don't want to make them even bigger. So I just take the blush and I go like this. More in this area. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Jefreestar highlighter in Peach Goddess. Now I'm going to zoom you in for the eyes. So now that you're extra close to my face, I'm going to be using the new Colourpop Fortune Palette. And this is what it looks like. These are the shades. Look how beautiful this palette is. And first I'm going to be picking up this shade right here called No Problems. I'm going to be using my Morphe M504. And I'm going to be applying this as my transition shade. Next, I'm picking up the shade 500. And I'm using the BH Cosmetics blending brush in V5. Now that I have this pink fuchsia shade applied and kind of got that V shape, I am going to deepen up the crease, and I'm going to be using the shade Fortune right here. I'm going to be using this small blender brush by Vasanti, and this is the contour eyeshadow brush in 4. Coated. And this I'm applying to the outer corner and in the crease to really deepen it up. So I think I'm going to deepen up the look even more, and I'm going to be picking up the shade. There's a lot of fallout. And I'm going to be picking up the shade Strike It. And it's this one right here. Using the same brush, I'm literally just gonna 1, 2, 3 tap off the excess and apply it to the outer corner. So now I'm gonna actually do a half cut crease. I'm gonna cut that lid, and I'm going to be using that Colourpop concealer in the shade Light 16. I'm using this brush that I got in a Amazon brush kit. It's just a flat concealer brush. So first I'm gonna apply a little bit on my lid. Look up, and you see where that line is? That's the easiest way you can do it. That's the way I recommend. So there you know like where exactly you want to cut. Make that extra lid. So I'm just gonna start off down here. And just slowly. Okay, so that is as much as I'm gonna do, and I don't like to open my eye all the way. If I open it all the way, the concealer is gonna end up even higher up. So looking down still, I am going to be picking up the shade Misser right here. And I'm just going to be packing it to the eyelid. So this shade is best applied with your finger actually. Now that that is applied, I'm going to be using a small little pencil blender brush. And this is the Morphe M321. Yes. And picking up that darker shade in the palette right here. Just a little bit of that. And blending out the shimmer with the dark. Okay, now that that's applied, I'm going to be working on the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. So for this section, I forgot to turn off my AC, so I'm going to be grabbing my pencil brush, and I'm going to be adding a shimmer shadow to my inner corners, and I'm using that shade Cream, and just applying it to my inner corner. So same problem as before, but now I'm going to be working on my lower lash line, and I'm going to be picking up that shade More Problems, and I'm going to be using the same brush I used to blend out in my crease. It's just the best one to use for the lower lash line when you want it to be really smoked out. So for the waterline, I'm going to be using this purple NYX liner. And this is how it looks. It swatches really nice, and it looks really nice in the waterline. And since I have a kind of like a cranberry plum vibe, I thought this eyeliner really complemented this look. For liquid liner, I'm going to be using this N Cosmetics Black Illustrative Eyeliner, and I'm going to be creating that cat eye wing. Now for mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara and just applying it to the lashes. Okay, for lips, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Lip Liner in Trophy Wife. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to attempt to overline just a little bit. Okay, now that my lips are all lined up with that Huda Beauty liner, I'm going to use the Colourpop Luxe lipstick in the shade Still Crazy, and this is what it looks like. What a beautiful shade that is. These actually pair really nicely. They're almost the same shade. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. Let me know if you like this look by giving a like and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.